Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my Let's Read of the Warlock of Firetop Mountain. Now, as you probably know, this is a game book, meaning I have to jump back and forth and try to not die, essentially. I imagine if you're watching this you know how one of these works, but I'll just go over the basics of how I'm going to be running things here. So I've printed off my adventure sheet several times. So I've got 10 adventure sheets, basically, and that means 10 tries to get as far through this book as possible. If I win, that's all good. If not, well, I'm just going to have to accept failure. Now, for the first 8 tries, I'm going to be running it the way the book tells me to. For the last 2 tries, that will be on this sheet here, I'm going to be increasing my stats to maximum to give me the best chance of getting as far through the book as possible. So without further ado, let's start reading the instructions here, because I know how this works. I'm sure most of you know how this works, but for the few that don't, they might want to know exactly what it is I'm trying to do here. Okay, in Warlock of Firetop Mountain, there's a fantasy adventure in which you are the hero. Before you start, you must create a character by rolling dice to determine your skill, stamina, and luck scores. Enter these on the adventure sheets. These scores will change during your adventure. Write them in pencil so you can erase them, or make photocopies of a blank sheet. I've made the photocopies. So I've got my 2 dice here to determine my initial skill, stamina, and luck scores. So roll 1 dice, add 6. This will be my skill for my first attempt. 1. I have the lowest possible skill. That is not a good start. Let me just fold this in half a sec. Make life easier. Yeah, that's close enough. So my initial skill is 7. This is not a very good start for this. Roll both dice, add 12 to the number rolled. This will be my total stamina. I rolled 7, so my total stamina is 19. That's not good, but not bad. That's about average. Roll 1 dice and add 6. That will be my luck. There goes my dice. It landed on 3. Hang on a sec. And I've got 9 initial luck. So, this isn't exactly the best start, I must admit. But let's carry on with the instructions. Skill reflects your swordsmanship and fighting expertise. The higher, the better. Stamina represents your strength. The higher your stamina, the longer you will survive. Luck represents how lucky a person you are. Luck and magic are facts of life in the fantasy world you're about to explore. Skill, stamina, and luck scores change constantly during an adventure, so keep an eraser handy, or I'll just cross them out as I go along. You must keep an accurate record of these scores, but never rub out your initial scores. Although you may receive additional skill, stamina, and luck points, these totals may never exceed your initial scores, except on very rare occasions, when instructed on a particular page. So unless it tells me to, my skill is going to stay at 7. This isn't a very good start, I must admit. I'm not much of a warrior at this point, am I? Okay, battles. When you're told to fight a creature, you must resolve the battle as described below. First record the creature's skill and stamina scores as given on the page in an empty monster encounter box on your adventure sheet. That's all these down here on the right. Okay. The sequence of combat is then: roll 2 dice for the creature, add its skill score, that's its attack strength. Roll 2 dice for yourself, add your current skill, that is your attack strength. Whoever is higher does damage to the other. Basically, that means 2 points to their stamina. And you can use luck to increase your... Yeah, you can use a luck point to increase the damage I do or decrease the damage they do. I'll explain luck in a minute. And basically keep going until one of us runs out of stamina. Considering my skill score, that will probably be me. Escaping from battles. On some pages you'll be given the option of escaping from a battle. You may only escape if it is offered to you on the page. If you do run away, the creature automatically scores 1 wound on you as you flee. Such is the price of cowardice. You can use luck on this wound in the normal way. Okay, luck. Sometimes you'll be told to test your luck. As you will discover, using luck is a risky business. The way you test your luck is as follows. Roll 2 dice. If the number rolled is equal to or less than your current luck score, you have been lucky. If the number rolled is higher than your current luck score, you have been unlucky. The consequences of being lucky or unlucky are found on the page. Each time you test your luck, you must subtract 1 point from your current luck score, so the more you rely on luck, the more risky this becomes. And I've only got 9 luck points, so I might do okay on that. And there's the instructions for battle, which I don't really use luck in battle, so I'm just, as I already explained it, you can use it to increase or decrease damage, if you get lucky. Restoring skill, stamina, and luck. Occasionally a page might give you instructions to alter your skill score. A magic weapon may increase your skill, but remember that only one weapon can be used at a time. You cannot claim 2 skill bonuses for 2 magic swords. Your skill score can never exceed its initial value unless specifically instructed. Drinking the potion of skill will restore your skill to its initial level at any time. Your stamina score will change a lot during this adventure. As you near your goal, your stamina level may be dangerously low and the battles may be particularly risky, so be careful. You start the game with enough provisions for 10 meals. Okay, I'll write that in, so there's a little provisions box, so 10. A separate provisions box is provided on the adventure sheet for recording details of provisions. You may rest and eat when allowed by the instructions on a page, and you may only eat 1 meal at a time. When you eat a meal, add 4 points to your stamina and deduct 1 point from your provisions. Remember, you have a long way to go, so use your provisions wisely. Don't forget your stamina score may never exceed its initial value unless specifically instructed on a page. Drinking the potion of strength will restore your stamina to its initial level at any time. You will find additions to your luck score awarded when you've been particularly lucky. Remember that as with skill and stamina, your luck score may never exceed its initial value unless specifically instructed on a page. Drinking the potion of fortune will restore your luck to its initial level at any time and increase your initial luck by 1 point. That's useful. And alternate dice. If you don't have dice, I do. There's dice printed along the bottoms of the pages here for you to use. But, as I said, I've got dice, so I don't need to know about that. Equipment and potions. Oh god, this goes on forever. You start your adventure with a sword, leather armour, and a shield. So I'll probably write these in. Sword, leather, armour, shield. A backpack containing provisions for your trip and a lantern to light your way. And lantern. I won't write backpack because I think that kind of assumes I have one. I probably don't even need to write that stuff down. You may also take a magical potion which will aid you on your quest. Each bottle of potion contains enough for 2 measures, i.e. it can only be used twice during your adventure. Each time it is used to make a note on your adventure sheet. Choose one of the following. So, skill, strength, or fortune. I feel I'm going to be falling into a lot of traps, so I think stamina potion might be the best one. So, right. Stamina. And put 2 little ticks next to it, so now I can take that twice. Hints of play, see, we don't really need to know that. This basically is just suggesting ways to go ahead at the book, suggesting you draw a map. I'm not going to be drawing a map because I'll have paper everywhere if I'm trying to draw a map. Not all rooms contain treasure. Some merely contain traps and creatures which you will no doubt fall foul of. Several keys are to be found in dungeon rooms. Only by arriving at the Warlock's treasure with the correct keys will you open his chest and get to the treasure. So I'm searching for keys, apparently. There's the adventure sheet I've already got. Okay, so that's been 10 minutes of explaining how the book works, and I've only just got to the prologue, so I'll end this part here and read the prologue in the next